So remember about the first Pepemon testnet video that I have made, in which there are some certain tasks that needs to be completed. But the real question is if Pepemon does have an airdrop when their mainnet is going to launch. Is it really confirmed? Do they really have an airdrop for testnet users of Pepemon? If you want to find out, I suggest that you should stop what you're doing right now and pay attention to this until the end.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy. To be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, freedom from the source.
So GM everyone, this is Nomad Fury. So before we begin, kindly acknowledge the disclaimer that I have right here in this video and in the description, as this is only intended for educational and informative purposes, just to be fair and transparent to all. So without further ado guys, here's the answer to your question, as well as the continuation of the Pepemon testnet task. So let's get to work. Okay, so we are now in their Twitter. So you could see this post right here, and I quote, "Attention all Pepemon Quest tours. If you got your Pepechain L2 tested badge from Galxe, you've been airdropped ETH on Go Early. Now it's time to level up and mint tokens and NFTs on Pepechain L2 testnet. Don't miss the chance to get a mainnet airdrop." Guys, you've heard it. They're not saying just potential. This is already confirmed because they have said it to themselves about getting a mainnet airdrop. So if you haven't watched the first part of the Pepemon testnet task, I highly recommend you to do so, and I've just provided it right here on the video description and in the pinned comment. And of course, I would like to share more information here. They have a brand new task here, in which is what we call the Photonswap. So it's the first DEX on Pepechain L2 testnet, in which they've just dropped last June 2nd. So we can trade our favorite tokens with low fees and blazing fast transactions. And of course, we can participate in their June trading competition and win exclusive NFTs plus OG Pepemon cards worth 5,000 USD. Man, 5,000 USD? Are you freaking kidding me? That's freaking insane. But I'm taking the chance. Now, let's try to check the thread here, guys. This is how it looks like for the Photonswap, in which I am going to show it to you later on. And of course, about their June trading competition, I'm going to click this one, and then it says, and I quote, "Liquidity providers earn a 0.25% fee on all traders proportional to their share of the pool. Fees are added to the pool, accrue in real time, and can be claimed by withdrawing your liquidity." So that's just about it regarding the liquidity provider rewards. And of course, they have unique NFTs for every participant. You know, none of us would get left behind by this one. Just by trading and providing liquidity during the competition, you'll receive a one-of-a-kind NFT. And of course, the top traders will also score OG Pepemon cards valued at $5,000 on the Ethereum mainnet. Oh, wow! This is something that we need to look forward to. So how to be a top trader? We just have to be active in trading right here on Photonswap, you know, with our test nets. And of course, you could see on how to join the competition. So we just have to start trading in their DEX. And the more we trade and to provide liquidity, we could climb the ranks for a chance to win much bigger. So I am going to show it to you guys later on. This is their latest post. Gas prices are low and the time is now. Grab your Pepechain L2 testnet airdrop while it's hot. Find the portal on the app, mint your Galxe badge, and unlock endless possibilities. And we can also bridge, mint tokens and NFTs, or swap for a chance at an even bigger price. So I've already shown this to you last time, but of course, they have a different template back then. But this one is the latest, in which in my first part of the testnet tutorial, I've already shown you on how to bridge, claim PPBLZ, mint NFT, and bidding on Pepechain But when it comes to swapping on Photonswap, of course, we're going to cover this today. And of course, to play the Pepemon Degen Battleground, in which I have missed something in the feature that I didn't play. But of course, this time, I already know how. So I'm going to show it to you today as well. And of course, speaking of the Galxe badge, so I am going to show this to you right now. So this is my profile, and of course, I already have a couple of badges to find the portal to Pepechain to testnet and the Pepechain testnet badge. And going back here, guys, I have to disclose that because I am one of the early participants, so I was airdropped with some Go Early ETH, and I have confirmed it on my Go Early Ether scan. So yeah, they kept their word. And of course, guys, they also have some task on Zealy. So I'm going to show it to you right now. So this is the one, guys. Okay, so all you have to do is to complete this task, like read me to win PP decks, you know, the daily grind, getting started, and of course the growth, the content creation. All right. So if you want to take part of this, so I provided the invite link right here on the video description. Now let's go again to the Pepemon website. So this is the one, guys. So I've already connected my MetaMask. And then, guys, if you want to access this one, you just hover your mouse right here and head over to the portal. Now, as what I've said earlier, I've already finished these 4 tasks, okay? But of course, if you want to bridge some more, in order for you to do more activity on the Photonswap, you can just do so right here, all right? So make sure that your MetaMask is connected and then switch over to Go Early ETH so that you can convert it to the Pepechain to testnet. But of course, let's focus now on the number 5, which is the swap. So these are the tokens that are available. So let's head over to the Photonswap. So this is the one, guys. So when you're going to connect your MetaMask, make sure that you have switched to the Pepechain testnet. Okay, so you could see me updated balance. So I don't need to explain how the swapping works. Earlier, guys, I have swapped my Pepechain Ethereum to Pepechain Bitcoin. You just have to swap regularly in order to have higher chances to go up to the leaderboard and then gain some bigger prizes. So it's just easy anyway. You know how Uniswap and other DEX swapping platforms work. The same thing goes right here, but on the Pepechain testnet. But what I haven't done yet is to provide some liquidity. I hover my mouse here, guys, and then I go to the pool. So what I'm going to do is that either I create a pair or add liquidity. So let's say I add liquidity. Let's say for this one, I maintain Pepechain ETH, and then I select Pepechain Bitcoin. Let's say I'm going to do 0.01. And of course, this one is updated as well. So you could see the prices and pool share. So what I'm going to do, guys, is that I will approve Bitcoin. So I am going to click on this, and then my MetaMask will pop up. So you see, set a spending cap for your BTC. Either enter a number, but I'm going to use the max anyway. So I click next. And of course, review the spending cap for your BTC. So this is the fee in PepEth. So I approve. Then we just have to wait before the supply button is enabled. Okay, so the transaction is confirmed. Okay, now it says approved BTC. The next step is to supply. So I'm going to click supply. So these are the details. So I confirm supply. And then my MetaMask will pop up like this. So I just need to pay this. Remember, guys, these are just the testnet tokens. So in Photonswap Finance, no real money involved. So the transaction is confirmed. And of course, guys, now my position is activated. This is my LP position as of this time. Because of that, you could see my pool share in both Ethereum and Bitcoin. But of course, to maintain things up, well, I need to do some regular swapping here, okay? Maybe every day, maybe I could swap some Ethereum to the other tokens and vice versa. And of course, guys, for the staking part, you could see right here, as of now, there's none yet. And the same thing goes to the LP farms. And of course, here are some resource links, to know more about them. Alright, so let's head over to the Degen Battleground by Pepemon. Okay, so we need to connect our wallet and then allow this site to switch the network. Okay, now that I have connected, so before we start the game, I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's say we manage the decks. Assuming that you don't have a deck yet, so all you have to do is to mint new deck, and you're going to pay the gas fee in the Pepemon testnet. So let's go right here, guys, in my existing deck. So I just click edit. So assuming that this is totally blank, so you need to mint card first and then pay again the gas fee in the Pepemon testnet. And once you're going to do that, these cards are going to appear as well as your support cards. Now, what you see right here, guys, is that I have 10 Pepemon cards. So, for instance, I chose Fafnir, and then I can select up to 60 support cards. So, in my case, I only have 30. So, I selected them all. And once you have selected them, all you have to do is to click save, and once again, you're going to pay the gas fee in the Pepemon testnet. Now that we have the card and the support cards ready, so it's time for us to play the game. Now let's go back, guys, and then we start the game. Alright, so you could see that there are 3 leagues: the Rise, the Pepecarp, and the Chad. But I would opt for the Rise. So here are my decks, but I'm going to choose the Witch Henry deck. So I select this. So I search for the opponent. And then my MetaMask will pop up like this. So I just have to pay the gas fee in the Pepechain testnet. And let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. So the battle begins. Wow. You can see the cards. Whoa, that was quick. I just don't know what's going on. I have no clue why I won. Maybe because of the combination of the cards or something that is totally out of our control. That's how it is. But let's try to play another one and go for the Rise. But this time I'm going to use a different deck, which is the Zealy. So I select and then I search for the opponent. And then my MetaMask will pop up like this. Once again, I'm going to pay. So I confirm. Okay, so here's another round. Let's see then. Okay, now this one's a bit a bit more than 5 seconds. Okay, here's round 1. So the cards are shuffled. Okay. Alright, so it says I was defeated, so I lost 10 points. But at least this one right here, it's more than 5 seconds. For me to understand this, well, maybe it's just, based on luck, which the cards are being shuffled based on the Pepemon card that we have and also the skills. Well, that may be the factor. Well, at least I have given you an idea on how are we playing this kind of game. Alright, guys, so at least I've shared to you about the second part of our Pepemon testnet campaign, in which they have confirmed to have an airdrop, especially the new task like in the Photonswap and the Pepemon Degen Battleground gameplay that I've shown you, and so much more. So if you want more information, so I provided all the source links right here on my video description. So I would really appreciate the feedback that you have right here in this video of mine regarding the second part of our Pepemon testnet tutorial. So whether if it's positive or negative, I would really appreciate it. And if you have any concerns or questions, I would try my very best to answer them for you. But I would highly suggest that you should head over to their official social media channels such as Twitter, Discord, and Telegram, and engage with the real admins and mods out there and not the impersonators when it comes to answering your queries. And of course, this might not be the last video that I have for Pepemon, because I bet that there will be some new tasks in the future, so probably there will be a part 3. Let's just see about that. And if you think that this video is quite helpful and valuable to you, kindly do not hesitate or think twice in sharing this to your friends out there, especially those who are so enthusiastic regarding airdrops, testnets, DeFi, Web3 games, and so much more. So I do have a question for you. Did you enjoy watching this video? Has this video helped you a lot and gives value in any way? And what do you think about it? Just let me know right here in the comment section. So once again, this is Nomad Fury, and I'll see you all on my next video.